Welcome to Kruger National Park. After 6 days in Berg-en-Dal, it was time for a change of scenery. We packed up our camp and made up our way east across the southern section of the park, driving the scenic S25 all the way to Crocodile Bridge Rest Camp. The route was packed with wildlife. We passed herds of zebras, giraffes, elephants and warthogs, all enjoying the early morning. Tim was still recovering from the previous days. He was a bit sick, so he gave me strict instructions. Only wake me up if there's something really good to see. And this definitely counted. A lion pride, resting in the shade, hiding from the heat. We spotted 3 females, though there were likely more hidden in the thick bush nearby. Not long after that, a herd of buffalo appeared close to the road. Buffaloes are part of the Big Five and often considered the most dangerous of this group. Not because they hunt, but because they are unpredictable, extremely strong, and fiercely protective. But what came next was even better. A leopard relaxing high in a tree. One of those sightings where you know it's special and also fleeting. Leopards are often invisible unless they move. And today we were lucky enough to catch one out in the open. After checking in and setting up our tent at Crocodile Bridge, we went for a short afternoon drive and spotted wildebeest along with some stunning bird life. That evening, Tim had a bit of bad luck. Again. A bee sting. Luckily, we had some ice cubes and gin in the fridge. Let's just say we stayed cool with everything we had on hand. The next morning began, as always, with coffee and the sounds of birds waking up the park. We took the S28 towards Lower Sabie, a route well known for predators. Good morning from Crocodile Bridge Rest Camp. It is our first morning here at the Crocodile Bridge, and it is starting perfectly because we have just seen our first cheetah here in Kruger National Park. There are not many of them here, around 130 individuals. So it is a very, very, very special and rare sighting. Equally rare or even more rare than the wild dogs. And it was amazing. We just saw them for a split second. But anyways, we saw them. There were two of them walking very far away, like 200, 300, 400 meters maybe. And that was so cool. And it was just us and a field guide car from Kruger National Park. So no external field guides. And he was also so excited. That was amazing. That was the perfect start of the morning. Hopefully we will see many more.
morning. We are just so excited. We saw a female cheetah, another one, with 2 cubs on the road, and she was jumping on the sign. That was just crazy. And they went into the bushes, but we were able to observe them for like probably 20 minutes. That's just so crazy. Our first cheetah in Kruger National Park, and then we get 2 sightings in a row. How? That's just crazy. I'm too excited. I hope the footage is good though.
Cheetah are incredibly rare in Kruger, with probably less than 200 individuals estimated to live in the entire park. They prefer open savanna, but are extremely vulnerable due to competition from larger predators like lions and hyenas. Seeing a mother with cubs is even more special, as their survival rate in the wild is sadly low. We watched them for a while as they moved through the grass. A few kilometers later, we came across a large buffalo herd, a common sighting along this road, and one that often signals predators nearby. And right on cue, more predators appeared.
Okay, the cat morning continues. We have just found 8 or 9 lions. I'm not too sure because they are quite far away and the grass is already quite tall. We can see them, but not very well. And they do what lions mostly do. They lay in the grass and sleep. It's cool, but yeah, we can't see them properly because they don't do anything. But still, it's a cool sighting. We had cheetahs and now also lions. So a pretty successful morning drive.
We took a short detour to the Tandanyati bird hide, where you are allowed to leave your vehicle and step into a quiet space designed for bird watching. It's peaceful, shaded, and gives you a new perspective of the bush. Just before reaching Lower Sabie, we stopped at Sunset Dam, a well-known waterhole just outside camp. There's almost always something happening here. Crocodiles relaxing, hippos in the water, birds darting along the shoreline. At Lower Sabie, we grabbed a coffee at a Mug and Bean, overlooking the Sabie River. Even under the roof, we weren't alone. Some beds were hanging just above us, sleeping through the midday heat. We made our way back to Crocodile Bridge, and later that evening set off for a sunset drive down to the hippo pools. As the golden light poured through reeds, we found, unsurprisingly, hippos and waterbuck nearby. The light was soft, the air still. A calm end to an exciting day. This was our first day here at Crocodile Bridge. It is now 6 o'clock in the evening, so another 30 minutes until the gate closes. Right now we are driving to the bridge to look down the river. Maybe we will find something interesting, but we just came back from the hippo pools where we actually saw hippos, obviously. We haven't seen hippos always there, so it's quite nice, but we saw a hippo outside the water. It was already grazing because it's getting a bit cooler now. That was a very cool sighting. And yeah, as you already know, this morning we saw the cheetahs and lions and everything else, like elephant, giraffes, all the other grazers, impala, zebra, wildebeest, and so on. And we saw our first jackal and our first hyena during this Kruger trip, which is amazing. So I am quite happy that we are at Crocodile Bridge now. In a minute we will return back to camp, get something to eat, go to bed early as usually, and then tomorrow morning we are planning to drive the S28 again, because that's where we saw all the cats today. So maybe we get lucky tomorrow again. Hope you enjoyed the first day and see you tomorrow. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. There's still so much more of Kruger in summer to explore, and the best sightings often come when you least expect them. See you in the next one.